Testing, 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 testing. Well, here I am again. Not much going on around here right now. I got 2 new generators up here now. They both broken down. They were brand new when they sent them up. And they sent them up all in real rotten repair. They hadn't serviced them, you know, they hadn't done the right things to them before they sent them up. And the guys that sent them up here were so scared to stay overnight at Quezon that they didn't do a good job of installing them either. So they both broke down on me, and I've been working on the old one. In fact, that's what you might hear in the background. The background noise is the old generator chugging outside. And let me see. It has been a long time since I've made a tape to you here. Quezon's been hit 4 times with mortars since then. 4, 5 or 6, I'm not sure. It's about 6 times with mortars since then. And well, it's not really anything to worry about me here, because I'm underground, and mortars wouldn't even make a dent in my roof, and that's a fact. Right now, all the Marines that used to live above ground in tents and stuff, they're all starting to go underground. They're making their bunkers. Especially this one guy across the street. It's a sergeant's tent, and they've built a bunker all the way around their tent, completely encircling their tent, thus guarding the sides of the tent also. So if a mortar hits outside, it'll have to go through the roof to kill them. The first couple of mortars, one of the first couple of mortars will have to go through their tin roof in order to get to them, because if it doesn't go through their roof, they're going to be out of there and into the bunker, and then they're safe. A couple of times we got mortared. It was pretty cool, really. It's an experience that, you know, you don't enjoy, except you don't want, you know, once you've gone through it, you don't want to forget it, because it's definitely terrifying listening to those explosions right outside your door, you know. So, second to last attack we had was, it destroyed a building that's about 50 feet away from ours. It went right through the top of the tin roof and put a hole in the cement floor about a half a foot thick. It was a rocket, and there was nobody in the building at the time. It was one of the later, you know, it was one of the, you know, about 15th or 20th mortar that come in, and everybody was already down in the bunkers and huddled around, everything like that. So there's nobody in it. It was one of the Army. It was the Army bunker on base where the Special Forces are. Green Berets is, you know, they're supposed to be something special, but let me tell you, they're made up of the same idiots and jerks that the regular Army is. Well, let's let it go with that. Anyway, other than that, ops are normal around here. Try to think of some other story to tell you, some other nice, pleasing story about Vietnam and exciting life in Southeast Asia. We live real good compared to the Marines, because our bunkers are, you know, they're nice and safe. They got 6 foot of dirt on top of them and a whole bunch of boards and stuff. And there's plenty of room. There used to be plenty of room down here anyway before the night pilots moved in. And, you know, it's a real cool place. So these Marines, they come down here every once in a while. Just to see our bunkers and see how bad they're living compared to how good we're living. And, you know, of course, some of them get, you know, they get aggravated by the sight of the Air Force living so good when they're living so poorly. And the other day that some of the Marines threw some soap in our water supply, the Air Force Army water supply. And of course gave everyone the GIs for about 3 days. A real lot of fun. We haven't gotten even with them yet, but we were thinking of ways. Oh, let me see. It's not too hot up here in Quezon. The weather's kind of cool, and I suppose I'm lucky in that respect because I'm up in a cool place, way up in the mountains, all that kind of good stuff. Where, you know, just as close as darn high, the temperatures are getting up to 102, 110. They get up to 90 here. 90 and 95. 95 is the max it gets here mostly. And down Saigon, geez, I guess that's, by now it's about 120 every day, I imagine. The weather's been good. Scattered clouds. About 1,500 foot clouds. And 3,000 foot overcast. Visibility's been about 15 miles. The winds have been out of the west about 7 knots. And the altimeter's been bobbing around 2963. So what good that does you, I don't know. This chow hall here. They had lettuce for the first time since I've been up here. About 3 days ago they had some lettuce. And I didn't ever used to be able to tell the difference between cabbage and lettuce, you know, just looking at it. I could always tell the difference eating it, but just looking at it. I come in the door of the chow hall when they had the lettuce, you know, I just looked up there and the lettuce looked so green compared to all the cabbage they've been handing out. Anyway, that's just a kind of a gripe, I suppose. Life over here is not good. It's not too bad yet, but it's not very good. I'll say goodbye to everybody. And give my love to Mom and Dad if you happen to write them a letter while they're over in Europe. Or I love you all, and take care of yourselves, and I'll be coming home September. I'll see you then. If I don't get into a fight with one of the Berkeley boys in San Francisco or something.